guys, my name is Miss Brianna, and today we're going to be reading The Monster Who Lost His Mane. So let's start by making some observations or taking a look at our picture and seeing some things that we can find. So the first thing I see is our green monster looks really happy, right? And all his other monsters don't look very happy. Can you guys see it? Next, what do you guys think it means that he lost his mane? Let's keep it in mind for the rest of our story. Monsters are a spooky bunch, a scary, hairy group. They run in packs, leave giant tracks, and dine on eyeball soup. Mean, observant, noisy, super strong, tough to please, envious, remarkable, monsters, all of these. So each of these letters spell out monster. M-O-N-S-T-E-R spells monster. Now there's some kind of tricky words in here. So let's take a look at our pictures and see if we can decide what these words mean. So let's look at observant first. We see our monster friend looking out the window. Could observant mean that he likes to pay attention to things? Next, let's look at envious. We see this little monster is upset that his monster friend has a toy car. Could envious mean that he wants something else that our friends have? And finally, remarkable. Look, we see picture frames with monster in it, trophies, and our little monster looks very proud of himself. Could remarkable mean that he's really good at something? One day, a monster's M went missing, gone without a trace, and every M is custom-made, the kind you can't replace. So let's look back. M means mean. So our monster lost his mane. Remember that was our title of the story? So now he's just the monster, and the teasing never ends. Not only has he lost his mane, he's lost his monster friends. So let's make a prediction or a guess about what happened to his M. Could one of his monster friends taken it? Boom, boom, crunch, crunch, the monster sits alone for lunch. Boo, hoo, sigh, sigh, the monster said, starts to cry. I'm nothing since I lost my mane, he sobs into his stew. I've got to find that M, or it's bye-bye monster crew. The monster tears through all his sheets and peeks beneath his bed, explores around the playground, and picks apart the shed. He empties every garbage can in all of Monsterwood. He even checks the engine under every monster's hood. Nothing, not a trace. He hangs his hairy head. Without my M, I'm not myself. I'm someone else instead. So now that we know that our monster can't find his M, can you imagine? Or tell me some things that might happen in the rest of our story. Could he learn to live without his missing M? Or do you think he's going to find it? He can't be mean to human kids, so why not help with chores? Sweeping, heaping, light housekeeping, organizing drawers. He joins in all their soccer games and rules at basketball. He doesn't seem to miss that missing M so much at all. So do you think, let's decide or think about, if our monster likes to be a monster better or an onster better? I think that he likes to be an onster better. Because look, he's smiling and he's helping all his new friends with their stuff, right? I'm having tons of fun, he laughs, returning from a swim. But then he hears some other monsters making fun of him. The monster feels embarrassed. He sees their point of view. I really need to stop this stuff and do what monsters do. It's not very nice to make fun of our friends, right? And these monsters are being nice to their monster friend. Point of view just means how the monsters see their monster friend. They see him being nice and not being mean like a monster is. Maybe I'll pretend I'm mean. I bet it's not that hard. Perhaps I'll pull the flowers out of Mrs. Power's yard. He stares at all the roses in their stunning shade of red, but just can't bear to harm them, so he waters them instead. The monster thinks, I'll throw some eggs at Mr. Lander's van, but winds up cooking brunch for the entire Lander clan. I'm way too nice without my M. My monster days are through. I just don't fit into Monsterwood. I'm not sure what to do. He sadly heads on home again with teardrops in his eyes. He swings his front door open and is greeted with, so let's infer, or let's think about, what could be behind his door? Could it be his other monster friends? Surprise! Look, it's all his human new friends. They put Onster over here, Onster over here. Look how big his smile is. A party in his honor. The Onster's eyes grew wide. His name and picture cover every empty space inside that says, you're the coolest Onster in the whole world. I'm not a monster after all, the Onster comprehends. I may have lost my M, but then I found amazing friends. Comprehends means to understand. So he's understanding. Maybe he's not a monster. Maybe he's just an Onster. Boom, boom, pow, pow, the Onster waves and takes a bow. Let's have 3 cheers. Hip, hip, hooray! He's happier in every way. The end. Now that our story's over, to our Onster, do you think it was better? Do you think he liked to be a monster better, or to be an Onster and have friends who like him how he is? I think that he likes to be an Onster better because he got new friends who actually liked him, even if he wasn't mean. Everybody's different, right? Everybody has different things in their friends and different interests or likes. Something that makes me different from my friends is my favorite food is soup. What makes you guys different from your friends? Bye, guys.